My name is Dr. Diallo. I am a recent teacher with over 25 years of teaching experience, and I'm currently an academic coach as well as a testing expert with Study.com. Are you currently preparing to take the FTCE Elementary Education K-6 testing code 060, all about mathematics with subtest geometric concepts? If so, this video is going to change everything for you. Let's get ready to take a look at problem number 1. Which of the following statements best describes the surface area of a rectangular prism? A, the sum of the areas of 6 rectangular sides of a 3-dimensional shape. B, the sum of the perimeters of 4 rectangular sides of a 3-dimensional shape. C, the sum of the perimeters of 3 triangular sides and 1 rectangular side of a 3-dimensional shape. Or D, the sum of the areas of a circular side and a rectangular side of a 3-dimensional shape. The first thing that we will want to do here is we want to look for the key words within the question. So we want to pay close attention to the fact that we're looking for the surface area of a rectangular prism, because that will lead us to be able to get rid of some of the answer choices that don't quite match. So if we're thinking about a rectangular prism, we already know that a rectangular prism has 6 sides. So 4 rectangular sides would not work. And when we think about 3 triangular sides, we know that 3 would not work. D, the sum of areas of a circular side and a rectangular side, we know that there are no circular sides on a rectangular prism. So that makes our answer pretty easy to find, which is A. However, I want to also mention the fact that when we are finding surface area, this is the measurement of the area outside of the 3-dimensional shape. A rectangular prism is a 3-dimensional shape made up of 6 rectangular sides. So the surface area of a rectangular prism would best be described as the sum of the area of those 6 rectangular sides. You might also consider the surface area of a rectangular prism by using this formula. We would have SA, which is surface area, is equal to 2 times the length times the width plus the width times the height plus the height times the length. And when you solve that formula, you would come up with the correct answer as well. So A, the sum of the areas of 6 rectangular sides of a 3-dimensional shape, is the correct answer. Farmer Randy is building a new fence around a square pasture for his cows. If he uses 120 feet of wood to build a fence around the pasture, how long will each side be? So when we look at this question, we notice that he is building a new fence around a square pasture. So that's the first thing that we need to think about, and it never hurts to draw an image to help you create a model. If he uses 120 feet of wood to build the fence around the pasture, how long will each side be? So we are trying to figure out how much each side will be, and we know the total amount is 120 feet. So if that's the total, and we know that we have 4 sides, we would do 120 divided by 4. And when we do that, we should come up with the answer 30 feet, which is B. For problem number 3, we noticed an illustration with the labels of 21 inches high for a pyramid, along with a base area of 78 square inches. The question is, what is the volume of the pyramid in the figure? We notice that the keywords in the question are volume and pyramid. So that should automatically tell us that we are trying to determine the amount of space that this particular object takes up. Now let's think about it. Well, the formula for volume of a pyramid is volume is equal to 1/3 times the base times the height. And when we plug in the numbers that we know, with 1/3 times the base, which is 78, times the height, which is 21 inches, when we solve that, we will come up with the answer of 546 cubic inches. So this is our answer. The biggest thing with this question is to remember to use the volume formula for the pyramid that has 3 sides. A regular octagon has a side length of 6 inches. What is its perimeter? Our choices are A, 54 inches, B, 48 inches, C, 72 inches, and D, 24 inches. Well, let's first look at the keywords again. We're thinking about a regular octagon, and they've given this the side length of 6 inches, and they want to know what is the perimeter. Remember that the perimeter is the amount of space around the entire outside of the shape. We know that an octagon has 8 sides, and we also know that each side has a length of 6 inches. So in order to find the perimeter, we are going to multiply 8 times 6, and when we do, we're going to come up with the answer of 48. A regular polygon has all congruent sides, and to get the perimeter of a regular polygon, again, you're going to multiply the side length by the number of sides of the polygon, and because that octagon has 8 sides, its perimeter is 6 inches times 8, which is equal to 48 inches. I sure hope that you found that video to be helpful. For more practice, check out our FTCE Elementary Education K-6 060 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head on over to study.com. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get more of our latest FTCE updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and keep studying.